Good evening, everyone. If I am audible, you can put yes in the chat. We can read all your messages. A lot of you have said good evening. We wish you the same very good evening. Please make the session fruitful. Right? I hope you all must have completed your courses, which we have instructed in yesterday's session. Let's wait for 2 more minutes and then we can begin today's session. There'll be some updates to be shared with you in today's session. So let's wait for the rest to join in as well. So if you face any struggles here on Zoom, please feel free to join in our YouTube live. The YouTube live link is also shared in the Telegram group. Janardhan, like I can see your comment in the YouTube. Can you please tell me how to mark session attendance? Please refer to the orientation recording of yesterday's session. We have already sent the link, attendance link, and as well as the session recording link in the Telegram group. Do refer that. It is very simple. We will be giving you the attendance link for every session. Okay, we'll be sending it in the chat and as well as on the YouTube live. With that attendance link, you just have to click there. It will take you to a page on your LMS. If you have registered successfully on your LMS, you will be able to mark the attendance. If your LMS is not registered properly, let's say like you have used some other ID than your AICTE ID, and you created your LMS, started completing your courses. But then if the ID is different, you won't be able to see the attendance option. Same is applied for the other options. Like we will be keeping you posted about that in the upcoming sessions. To mark your attendance, first please ensure that you have registered yourself successfully on the LMS or not. Yashna, I can read your message as well. See, a lot of you are cribbing about your certificates and all this from the April batch. Please remember one thing, that the extended deadline for the April batch is 15th. That is tomorrow. 15th of May is your deadline to submit your project works. We've conducted the poll and all that, right? So, of course, tomorrow is the deadline, and after that, we'll have to sit and validate the project works, and then only we'll be initiating your certificates. I can also see a lots and lots of queries on the same on your dashboard as well. Through LMS, you've submitted a lot of queries asking for your certificates. But please remember that tomorrow is your extended deadline for the April batch students. I'm not talking about May batch. We've just started. But for the April batch students, please remember this one thing. Tomorrow is your deadline to submit your project. And after that, also, we'll be taking some more time to validate your projects, and then only we'll be issuing your certificates. Okay. So I answered this question because a lot of you have raised the same question. Where we can find yesterday's session recording, it is there in the Telegram group, Srinitya. It is, everything is shared in your Telegram group. If you didn't check that, please go and check. We have shared the orientation session link, attendance link for yesterday's session, and we have also given the 3 important links of all 3 different portals. And we have shared the orientation PPT in a PDF version. And we have also shared a guidelines document. In case if you are not clear about the video recording, even if you find it difficult to find the video recording or to follow the instructions given there, you can always use the guidelines document, which has very clear instructions. And of course, it is important and compulsory or mandatory to register yourself on all 3 platforms: Microsoft Learn, LMS, and FSP, that is Future Skills Prime. And some of you are saying that the OTP is the problem. See, first thing, you have to use a mobile number which is in working condition. A lot of you are using some other numbers, and the OTP is going to someone else, see, which won't work. And definitely your that particular number you're using should be in the working condition. Second possibility could be like, at a time, like thousands of students are trying for the OTP, right? So sometimes it might give you the error, but you can retry always. Just refresh the browser, just clear the cookies and caches, you will be able to generate the OTP. Okay, regarding this offer letter, we will keep you posted. Right, I guess most of you have joined and we are at 5:05 already. Let me take much time to give you the updates once again. First thing being, for the April batch students, if at all, if we have any students here from the April batch, please remember that you are not supposed to participate in the May batch. The topic and everything remains the same. You like, so many of you are asking for the certificates, but please remember that the deadline to submit your project itself is tomorrow. So you need to wait till we validate your projects and to initiate your certificates. That is for the April batch students, right? And do not participate in this May batch, April batch students, because as I have mentioned, like, you need to complete your internship with the previous batch only, right? First thing. Second thing, maintaining your email ID. It should be the same email ID of your AICTE registered ID, be it your LMS or your FSP platform, or your MS Learn, LMS. Everywhere you need to use the same AICTE registered email ID of yours. And some of you have mentioned, ma'am, in AICTE, I have used my college ID, which is not a Gmail ID, unfortunately. But now MS Learn is not taking my college ID. It is asking for a Gmail ID. Well, in those cases, first thing you need to do is go to your LMS, log in with your AICTE registered email ID on your LMS, right? And after that, you will be able to see an option to change your email ID on your under your profile option on LMS. There you can change it to your Gmail ID. Okay? Like, if this is your problem, you can always go to LMS. You can log in with your AICTE registered email ID there. And after that, you can change it to your Gmail ID and bring that Gmail ID, go and register yourself on MS Learn and FSP platform as well. Right? This is again mentioned in your guidelines document clearly. If you have any questions regarding that, always do refer your guidelines document. We have already provided it in the Telegram group. But please ensure that the email ID should be the same across all the platforms. And later, please remember, later we won't be able to make any changes to that. Right? I guess I'm making sense here. Later, we cannot change any IDs. Right? Maintain the same email ID across all the platforms. Okay. Third thing being, registering yourself on all 3 different platforms should be the same. Right? Set up your accounts across all 3 platforms and start completing your courses, because course completion is one of the major category or the eligibility to appear for the internship certificate. Right? So this is there. And the next thing is, most of you are asking about your offer letters. Even in the chat section, I can read your queries. Right? So offer letters for the May batch students will be issued in this week. Okay, you will get your offer letter. We will tell you when and where you can download your offer letter. Okay, in the same sessions, we will keep you posted regarding the same. Right, so offer letter query is sorted. Then attendance and recording links is always present in your Telegram group. We keep on sending it on a daily basis. So do refer to the recordings if there are any questions. And even if you missed your attendance links on Zoom or on YouTube Live, always go back to your Telegram group and refer that. Okay, do not miss marking your attendance. It will be validated. It will be taken for consideration, because that is one of the major criteria for the internship certificates. Right? And the next thing is, Of course, I hope all of you are there on your Telegram group. If you missed joining the Telegram group, please check your AICT registered email ID's inbox. We have sent you detailed emails, okay, with the Telegram group link, name of the group, everything is present there. Okay, even the other links are also given there, right? In the Telegram group, if you go to the description, we have given every important links. Second thing being, the most important thing is being, check your pinned messages on a regular basis on Telegram. Please do not tell us, ma'am, I don't see any messages visible, because it's a huge group with thousands and thousands of students present there, and they keep on joining the group. So to get the notifications, please turn on the notifications option for Telegram. Even if not, it's simple. Go to the pinned messages. You will be able to see all the messages pinned there. Okay, if you do not find your attendance link or do not find your recordings link, no problem. Go to your Telegram group, check the pinned messages, everything is there. Okay, and third thing being the Zoom link also, we keep on sending it on a daily basis with multiple reminders. Do not skip any sessions, right? So this is one. And the final thing being MS username. Okay, so MS username, if you have any questions, please refer to the recording of yesterday's session on the Microsoft Learn platform. We have told you where you can get this MS username. Okay, just get that copied somewhere else, and please ensure that you add it on your LMS platform. Okay, so if like today we have received a question, ma'am, I'm unable to add this MS username. Then we fixed it in the backend because that particular kid did not use the AICT registered ID. Okay, this cannot be the scenario for everybody because even we don't have any access. Please ensure that you log into your LMS only with your AICT registered ID. And then if you have any problem, like I use my college ID and all this stuff, you can change it to Gmail ID. But first thing, you have to log in to LMS using your AICT registered email ID only. These are the major updates that we wanted to share with you. If you have any other questions, always refer back to your session recordings because we've been discussing all these things in these sessions. Okay. Now I would like to hand over this session to the technical trainer. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Very good evening, students. I believe that my voice is clear. Just drop me a message in the chat box. Students, is my voice clear? Yep. Before starting the session, we'll just have a discussion about the artificial intelligence, right? So we are talking about the one of the hottest trend in the market currently, that is artificial intelligence. Just let me know whether my voice is clear.
Yes, sir. It is
Yes,
clear.
yes. Okay. Let us look about the agenda, what we're gonna have a discussion, right? So this will be the learning objective. We're gonna see what is artificial intelligence. We're gonna have a discussion about the vision, which is of AI. We're gonna see the history of AI. We're gonna talk about the types. We're gonna talk about the branches. We'll land into machine learning. We'll see what are the types of machine learning. We'll see what is deep learning. We're gonna also have a discussion about the application in the deep learning. Then we'll study about what is Copilot, and we'll also have a discussion about market opportunities in artificial intelligence. So this will be the learning agenda. Before we start, I just want your response. Can you just tell me like what exactly is artificial intelligence? I want your response. So students, you can just post your messages in the chat box so that we can just have an understanding like what are the things you know basically. Okay, a lot of answers are coming that it is one of the machine which thinks. Okay, human brain, future, simulation, training model. Yeah. Okay, so whenever we talk about artificial intelligence, you can refer the different okay, so you might get different answers as well, right? So in general, what you can just assume is artificial intelligence is the technology. What is AI? So basically, we have to be aware what exactly is that, right? So instead of going too technical, we just have to understand the term artificial and intelligence. What is that? Basically, it's a technology, right? So artificial intelligence is a technology that enables computers or the machine to simulate the human intelligence. That's nothing but your AI is. Okay, so if you just search in the different platforms, you can get multiple different answers as well. Okay, so you can see that as in the screen we have a lot of things which we have been implemented, such as machines that are programmed to think, learn, problem solving, etc. Right? So, in simple terms, you can just have a small definition stating that AI is a technology, the human intelligence. Okay, that is what AI is. So I'm gonna play a small video. Okay, so you can just observe this video and you can just have a look what exactly is happening and what exactly it is. Okay.
इतनी तेजी से टेक्नोलॉजी बदल रही है। बहुत दूर का दिन नहीं होंगे जबकि आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस डोमिनेट करेगा।
Artificial intelligence must be used on a priority basis in the field of healthcare, in the field of education, in the field of agriculture.
समय आप अपने स्क्रीन पे देख रहे हैं, दो S200 रॉकेट
Press 5 seconds.
दोनों का प्रज्वलन हो गया।
Yes. So students, can you just tell me like what have you understood from this video? I believe that the voice was clear for you, everyone, right? So what have you understood from that video? Okay, future of AI applications, okay, importance, need of AI, education, okay, yes. So you can just see how exactly it was started, right? So main vision of India behind this artificial intelligence, you can see that how our honorable Prime Minister is addressing about the artificial intelligence, that how it dominates the industry, right? Not only that, how AI to be used in the priority basis as well, in the field of healthcare, education, agriculture, etc. Right? Not only that, India ranked third in the world in AI research. So these are the things what we have understood from that video. Not only that, these are just a few things, but apart from this, like even Chandrayaan 2, right? It was powered from artificial intelligence. So that are the entire information we are getting from this video, like how our India is focused on this specific field, that is artificial intelligence, right? And you can have a look like Dr. Raj Reddy, who is also called as father of Indian AI, right? So students, is it clear for you, everyone? Is it clear? Any doubts still here? Yes. We are talking about the key characteristics of artificial intelligence. So these are the few characteristics. Okay, we're gonna have a discussion on these specific things. Okay, one is the deep learning. We have facial recognition, automate tasks, cloud computing, chatbot. Not only that, we have much more other than this. We have Microsoft Azure, IRCTC Disha, virtual assistant, Instagram, etc. Okay, so I just want you to understand like how exactly this is helping in artificial intelligence. If we are talking about deep learning, so how many of you have heard about this term, deep learning? Yes. So can you just tell me what exactly is deep learning? What exactly is that? Okay, so a lot of good answers are coming up. Like they are telling that it is a subset of machine learning. Good. Depends on the neurons. Yes, exactly. Right. So these are the things what comes in the deep learning. Okay, we focus on the neurons. Okay, it completely depends on the neurons. It is one of the subset of machine learning. That's nothing but your deep learning is, right? Now, if we talk about other characteristic, we have facial recognition. You might have seen a lot of places where facial recognition is being considered. All right. Yes, biometric. Exactly. Good. Screen lock. Yes. So nowadays we have that general term, right? So suppose if we need to unlock our mobile phone or the smartphone device, we have set up the facial recognition system. So once our face is being detected, your mobile phone gets unlocked, right? Not only that, automate task, right? So can you give me a few examples related to automate task? Any random example? Okay, Tesla. Okay, automated car. Apart from Tesla cars, any other examples? We are talking about automate task. We are not exactly talking about the self-driving cars. Automate task can be anything, right? Okay, robots, washing machines, okay, recommendation systems, okay. Okay, a lot of things or different examples are coming up, right? Then we have cloud computing, we have the chatbot, etc. So can you give me the example about the chatbot? Like, have you used the chatbots before? Like, what kind of chatbots you have used? Okay, Chat GPT. Yes, Chat GPT is also considered one of the chatbot. We have Google's Bard. Yes, Gemini. Okay. Yes. So these are the different things, right? Yes. I believe that everyone have understood about the characteristics in the artificial intelligence. Yes. Okay. Let's focus on the history, like how exactly AI started and how it is going on right now. Okay, so we're gonna have just a few discussion about like how the history started of AI. Okay, so in the year 1950, there was a person who published a paper. Okay, in that paper, he just mentioned that can a machine think? Do you know who that person was? There was a person who had published a paper stating that can a machine think? So students, is my voice clear? Yes.
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Okay. The person name is Alan Turing. Okay, there was a person called as Alan Turing. In the year 1950, what he did, he published a paper. In that publication, he just mentioned that can a machine, sorry, ma'am. Okay. So in the year 1950, Alan Turing, he just published a paper. In that paper or in that publication, think like a human brain. Okay, he just gave the publication. Okay. Once the publication came, okay, the researchers started having a discussion on that, and the name was given. That is nothing but the Turing test. Okay, the test name was started behind his name, that is called as a Turing test. Now, in simple term, if somebody asks like what is a Turing test, you can easily tell that a Turing test is a method to determine can a machine think like a human brain. Okay, that's nothing but your Turing test is. Okay, and as the year passed, you can see that in the year 1955, AI was born. Okay, they gave the name artificial intelligence. Okay, then in the year 1961, you can have a look. Unimate. So can you tell me like what is Unimate? Have you heard about this term Unimate? How many of you have heard about this Unimate? No, nobody. Not about Alan Turing. Unimate. Okay, let me just tell. Unimate is one of the first industrial robot. Okay, so it was basically designed to perform the repetitive task. That's nothing but the Unimate is. Okay, so basically for heavy lifting or some kind of stuff. Okay, so that's nothing but the Unimate was. Then in the year 1964, they invented the first chatbot. The chatbot is nothing but the Eliza. Okay. So then after that, as the year goes, like in the 1960s, the AI winter came. So can you tell me AI winter before? AI winter. Can anyone tell me like what is that AI winter? No. Okay. So AI winter is nothing but lack of funding. Okay. Lack of funding. Apart from that, research was low. Yes, exactly. Then fall down of funding. Okay, so a lot of good answers are coming up. So AI winter was a time where we had lack of funding. Okay, it was a decline in the funding, not in the funding as well, in the interest and the enthusiasm as well, in the terms of artificial intelligence. That is nothing but your AI winter is. Okay, then in 1997, Deep Blue came. Okay, so Deep Blue is one of the chess engine. Okay, and during the time in 1997, there was a chess champion. That chess engine defeated that person of that time. Okay, then followed with like again in 1999, Aibo came. Okay, which is also a pet dog. Okay, so it was designed by Sony. Then 2002 Roomba and 2011 Siri came. So you might have uh, gone through with this Siri, right? So everyone have seen this Siri. Then again in 2011, IBM Watson came. Now this IBM Watson was developed from the IBM. Okay. So basically it was question answering engine. Okay. And it had also won the television quiz show from Jeopardy as well. Okay. Then as the year passed, you might have seen that again the new things came. Alexa, then again AlphaGo. Okay, lot of things came. Then later on LLMs. Okay, large language models such as ChatGPT and all. So that is how these things were carry forwarded. Okay, this is how the entire history of the artificial intelligence. Any doubts still here? So students, any doubts? Okay, is it clear? Yeah. We are talking about the milestones as well. Okay, so we're gonna have a discussion about the milestones, uh, about last 10 years. Okay. So the first, so can you tell me what is this GAN? Have you heard about GAN? So students, can you tell me what is this GAN? Okay, so a lot of responses are coming that my voice is not clear. Uh, Shila sir, can you just cross verify is my voice clear?
Yeah, it in between it is just lagging.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me just check it again.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If my voice is lagging. Okay. So students, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Is my voice clear? Am I audible?
Yes, yes. Now you are audible.
Is there any disturbance now? No, right? Yeah. Okay. So we are just talking about the milestone past 10 years. So we are just having a first milestone, that is GANs. Okay. So can you tell me like what is GAN? Okay. Generative Adversarial Network. Okay. Good, good. Like what exactly it is? Can anyone define that? What exactly is that? GAN? Yes, yes. You can just frame your own sentence. What exactly is GAN? Okay, it's an architecture. Generate the new data. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So basically, GAN stand for Generative Adversarial Networks. Okay. So basically, it is a deep learning architecture. Now, what happens in this is like it gets trained from two neural networks to generate the new data. That's nothing but your GAN is. Okay. That was the first milestone which we had achieved in the year 2014. Okay. Then in the year 2016, Sophia. So have you heard about the Sophia? Can anyone tell me about this Sophia? No? Okay. Sophia is nothing but a female social humanoid robot. Okay. It was like the human appearance where it was hosting a uh, show or what we can tell news channel or something. Okay. Then again in the year 2016, the AI audio generator WaveNet is launched. Okay, now even this WaveNet is one of the generative model trained on the human speech. Okay, then as the year passed, you can see that again in the year 2016, Alpha Go beats the Go champion. So in the while discussing about the history, we had a discussion on this, right? So this world score means basically Go champion means it is one of the game. So AlphaGo is one of the engine again who defeated the Go champion of 2016. Okay, it is also one of the game. Then we have 2017, which is the birth of deep fakes, right? So can you tell me what is this deep fakes? Deep fake videos, okay. Fabricated media, good. Fake videos of people, okay. Okay, so in simple terms, you can just tell that these deepfakes are nothing but manipulated digital media. Okay, like it can be video, it can be image or audio or something. Okay, so basically this has been edited by the artificial intelligence. Okay, so that was in one of the milestone again in the year 2017. Then again, along with that, in 2017. Uh, the LLMs, the large language models came. Even that was one of the achievement. And 2018, OpenAI launched the GPT-1. So have you heard about this GPT? GPT. Okay, what do you mean by GPT? What exactly is GPT? What GPT stands for? Yeah, it is generative pre-trained transformer. Okay, and it was developed by the OpenAI. You can see in the screen itself. So GPT is nothing but generative pre-trained transformer developed by the OpenAI. Again, in 2020, AlphaFold wins the protein folding contest. Then in 2022, generative AI goes mainstream. This is also one of the milestone what we have achieved. Okay, and then we have achieved the chat GPT 4. Okay, so have you heard about this GPT 4? What can be done from GPT 4? Some random examples. What can be done by this GPT 4? Okay, image generation. Okay, good. Apart from that, editing. Okay. So mainly you can just tell that this GPT-4 can accept the images as an inputs. Okay, once it accept the images as an inputs, it generates the captions or it can classify what are the things in the image, etc. Okay, so these are the achievements or the milestones over a decade. Okay, any doubts still here? Is everything clear, students? Yes. Okay. We are having a discussion about the different types of artificial intelligence stuff. Okay. Now in the screen, you can see that there are three types basically. One we have something called narrow AI, general AI, and super AI. Okay. So can you just give me a few examples? What is narrow AI? Do you have any idea what exactly this narrow AI is? Narrow AI. Okay. Alexa, then Siri. Okay, good. Small task. Okay. Apart from this, okay, do you have any sort of idea, like, or the definition, what exactly this narrow AI is? You can observe in the screen. So it is mentioned that narrow AI is focused on a specific task. It is specialized in a specific task. For the example, we have the assistants. Okay. So assistants like we have Siri, we have Alexa, right? Then we have recommendation systems. Even ChatGPT is also considered as the narrow AI. Okay. This narrow AI is also called as a weak AI. Okay. It's a general term. Okay. Then we have something called general AI as well. Okay. So general AI is capable of human like reasoning and problem solving. Okay. So it is still under the research. Okay. It's not yet practically proved yet. Okay. It is still under the research. For an example, you can just take sharing a knowledge from one domain and transferring it to the other domain. Okay. That's nothing but your general AI is. Then we have one more type of AI, that is super AI. Okay. Now, super AI is basically like hypothetical AI surpassing the human intelligence, which is which have the magnitude of smarter than the human brain. Okay, that's nothing but your super AI is. Okay, if you consider one of the example, if you have watched the Marvel, over there in the Iron Man we have Jarvis, right? So similar kind of thing. Okay, yes, like you can also consider the fiction movies. Okay, that are the three types of AI. Yeah, Atlas, exactly. You can consider that one as well. Okay, so as we have understood a few things related to AI, which means like we had a strong definition, like we have understood the definition about artificial intelligence. We also saw like what are the key characteristics. We saw about the types. Okay, now we're gonna discuss like why exactly we require artificial intelligence. Okay, so these are the things what we'll be looking into it. Okay, now you can see that AI is transforming industries and daily life by these specific things. One is enhancing the efficiency. Okay, improving decision making, personalization, innovating healthcare, and driving automation. Okay, so one by one we'll have a discussion. So the first point is enhancing efficiency. How can we enhance the efficiency by using artificial intelligence? I want your response, students. How? How can we enhance the efficiency? Yes, automating tasks. Okay. Apart from that, using Chat GPT. Okay. Save time by reducing errors. Okay. See, enhancing efficiency is like saving the time and effort as well. Okay. So if you just take 20, 30 years back, okay, if you consider one of the factory, and let's take a simple example. Okay. Let's believe that we have a chocolate factory or something, and we need to what we need to what create the chocolates. Okay. So basically, a lot of humans were required. Okay, manpower were required. Like in terms of mixing the chocolate powder, wrapping up the things, and putting all the ingredients. Right, a human can work hardly 12, 13 hours a day, but it's not. AI is not like a human. It can work 24 bar 7, right? And if it is instructed, it can automate each and everything. Okay, if we are providing the instruction, it takes the same amount of chocolate powder or all the ingredients, and it's gonna wrap it up and it's gonna send those things. Okay, so that is one of the example. You can take any kind of example. We are not dependent on one specific example. There are a lot of examples what you can have a discussion on. Okay, so mainly saving the time and the effort. Then improving the decision making. Can you give me the example for this? Improving the decision making. How AI is helping us in this specific part, like improving decision making. How? Okay, analyzing the vast data set, but how? Recommendation, okay, data analysis, suggestion, visualization. Okay, so a lot of good answers are coming. If you take one simple example, okay, let's believe that there is a person who is in Bangalore and he need to travel from Bangalore to Mysore, right? So and he's in middle of the city. Suppose if he want to travel, what he will be doing, he'll just put up the pickup point and the destination point. Okay. So Google Map will give you the different routes and it's going to recommend what is the reaching time as well. Okay. So instead of wasting the time by traveling the different routes or picking the routes, so Google Map can be much, it can give much precise answer for you so that even your time can be saved. Okay. Then we have personalization. So personalization means power recommendations. Okay. So if you have observed in Netflix, if you watch a movie in Netflix and if you come the next time again, Netflix will recommend you few things. Okay. Not only in Netflix, we have a lot of other places. Yes, even the YouTube. If you watch one of the movie which is related to Marvel in YouTube, so the related movies to the Marvel will be recommended in the YouTube. Okay. You can take other example also, even Flipkart. Okay, what Flipkart will do? Let's take a simple example of this recommendation system. Let's believe that a person want to purchase a mobile phone. Okay, if the person want to purchase a mobile phone, what he will do? He'll just visit the website, Flipkart. In that Flipkart, he will search for the mobile phone, and he'll just select the mobile phone and he'll click on buy now option. Once that person click on buy now option, Flipkart will not directly land you to the payment gateway. Before that, it will pop up few more things for you. It will state that people oftenly purchase tempered glass and the back panel along with this. Okay, it's recommending you because if you're purchasing a mobile phone, these are the mandatory things what you will be purchasing, right? So it is recommending. If Flipkart was not recommending, the business would not be taken by the Flipkart. You could have gone for the outlets or the shop and you could have purchased the back panel and the tempered glass. But if you want to purchase a mobile phone, Flipkart will recommend you. You can have a tempered glass and the back panel based on your what customizable things. Or you can. It will also give you the discount as well. Okay. Those are the things. Then innovating healthcare is aids in diagnosis, treatment, drug discovery. These are the things. Okay. And if you talk about driving automation, okay, everyone are aware about this. Okay. So can you give me a few of the example driving automation? Yeah, Tesla, self-driving cars, where you can travel from one place to another without driver, right? Yes. So this is why we exactly why, we require artificial intelligence. So students, clear till here? Any doubts till here? Any doubts? Yes, clear. Okay, we're gonna have a discussion again with the application of AI in different industry as well. You can see that how AI is being used in different industries. Okay, if you just have a look in this picture, okay, so it might be gaming, whether it might be the manufacturing, automobiles, business, education, finance, or the healthcare. How this AI is giving a helping hand over there. Okay, so in the if you talk about healthcare, AI aids in disease diagnosis, robotic surgery, personalized medicine, drug discovery, right? And if we talk about finance, we can detect the fraud detection, okay, algorithmic trading, risk assessment, okay, much more. If we talk about retail and e-commerce, can you give your points as well? Retail and e-commerce, we have talked about this, right? Yeah, Amazon, okay. Apart from this, Shopify, okay, lot of things, right? Personalized recommendation, inventory management, etc. Then automotive as well, which is self-driving cars, predictive maintenance, AI-assisted manufacturing. Okay. Again, if we talk about manufacturing, also like we can have smart robotics, quality control, and predictive maintenance. Then in terms of entertainment, AI generated content, then gaming NPCs, and streaming recommendations. Not only in this, I can also talk about real estate, AI-driven property valuation, virtual tours, right? Market predictions. These are the things like it can predict what how the market will be in the upcoming years, or if you have any land or property, like it will give some valuation of the property. Okay, so these are the applications of AI in the industry. So again, I'm gonna play a small video. Okay, you can just have a look about this real life AI project in the healthcare.
It's the symbiotic relationship between the human and machine that brings the magic of AI to medicine in a meaningful way.
Now we have the tools to make a huge difference to human life.
Cancer research is increasingly powered by data. Those data remain siloed across institutions.
We're creating a data ecosystem that allows people to share data and making sure that we're doing that in a way that still maintains the privacy of the patients.
With the power of AI, we can go after the unknown. And I can guarantee that we'll find something that nobody expected.
Silent infant death syndrome scares every mother and father, and it is a problem we have to change. The collaboration with Microsoft AI for Health will help to start this next step of our discovery. Our data show very convincingly clear correlation between smoking and SIDS, and just changing behavior can save children's lives. You cannot measure the benefit of that.
It's a sad day when the patient comes in and I can't impact them.
Through AI for Health, we will be building an AI solution that can autonomously diagnose diabetic retinopathy.
With the portable camera, I can take healthcare to the patients who would not be able to come to us. I want you to look right here.
Going forward, we can address the 500 million patients that are out there and disrupt this disease. AI for Health and IRIS together can have that impact.
Today, there are 200,000 leprosy patients diagnosed every year. If you catch it in the stage of a skin lesion, you can cure the person. We are teaching an AI algorithm to recognize leprosy in an image of a skin lesion.
With AI, we can help patients help themselves to get to the right experts at the right time. If you can help a child to not lose their fingers, that means everything.
Innovation comes from bringing different perspectives together. And what an amazing partnership this is for all of us.
When you see that you can make a big impact on somebody's life, that's the greatest thing ever.
We can help eliminate the oldest disease known to man and make history. That's how we want to contribute to the world.
Yes, students, I believe that you have watched this video. So by watching that video, what have you understood? What have you understood by seeing that video? Okay, medical diagnosis, radiology, okay. Impact of AI in healthcare, okay, good. Apart from that, impact of AI, growth of healthcare, importance of AI, small things to do, okay. Innovation, medical theories. Yes, so that was one of the real life project which we had, which is being used in the healthcare, right? So it may be like the drug discovery or uh, finding out the what a disease. Okay, so a lot of things are being implemented in that. Okay, not only that, a lot of things is being involved over there. Okay. Uh, Again, we're gonna have the branches of artificial intelligence. Okay, we're gonna have a discussion. These are the different branches in artificial intelligence. If we talk about artificial intelligence, by seeing the chart itself, we can see that inside artificial intelligence there is a subset which is also called as machine learning, right? And inside machine learning there is another subset that is deep learning, and inside deep learning again the generative AI. Okay, so as we have discussed a lot of things about artificial intelligence, can you just tell me like what is artificial intelligence now? What is AI? Yes, students. Replacement of human intelligence which mimic human behavior, ability of machine to think like human brain. Okay, it is a technology. Okay. Okay, so lot of definitions we are getting about artificial intelligence, and while having a discussion about the branches, you can see like inside artificial intelligence we have something called machine learning. Okay, now this machine learning is one of the subset of artificial intelligence. Okay, and in technical things you can see that machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence which uses the statistical methods to enable machine to improve the experience, right? So we elaborate much more, much better way? Can anyone tell me like what exactly is machine learning? Yes, I want your points, students. A method of teaching computers to learn from data and make prediction. Okay, good. Okay, it is subset of AI. Okay, training the model, then learning about the previous data. Okay, apart from that, we train the machine and provide the
Taufik
training
sir,
data set.
sorry to interrupt, but your voice is very low.
Just a minute, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah.
Just let me check. Okay. Is my voice clear, ma'am? Am I audible now?
You are audible, but your voice is pretty low.
Okay. Okay. So students, is my voice clear now?
Yes, now it is clear.
Yep. Okay. So we were having a discussion about artificial intelligence. There is a part called machine learning. Now I just want like what exactly that machine learning is. I want your points, students. Okay, it teaches the machine from the data and it gives the predictions. Okay, then learning from the historical data. Okay, developing the algorithms. Then train the model. Okay, it will predict from the past data. Okay, so a lot of good answers are coming up. You can just think like this artificial intelligence is like the universe. Okay, and in the universe there are different planets, right? So if you just consider Earth, okay, inside Earth there are continents, then we have again the countries, we have state, like that. So this is how the branches are related in artificial intelligence. Okay, inside artificial intelligence we have machine learning, and within machine learning we have deep learning, and in the deep learning we have generative AI. Okay, so we consider machine learning is one of the subset of AI. It uses some statistical methods which will help us to do the predictions. Okay, and it gets trained on the historical data. Now we have one more thing called deep learning. So can anyone tell me like what is deep learning? What about deep learning? Yes, deep learning. Neural networks, okay. Human brain. Okay. It gives more accurate compared to machine learning. Voice assistant neural networks. Okay. Okay. In simple terms, what you can tell is like deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Okay. This deep learning is a subset of networks. Okay. Multiple neurons. It is one of the technique that how the human understand this stuff. The same way the researchers implemented something called neural networks. Okay. Now, if you take a example in the deep learning, all the information will be transferred through the neurons. Okay. So if a person is understanding something, let's take a simple example. Imagine that there is a person who is holding a mobile phone. Okay. And if he's doing a task and he's what he's calling a person. Okay, so all the information will be passed through the neurons to the brain, right? So similar kind of thing, the researchers have invented something called neural networks, where all the information will be passed through the neurons, where neurons will come into the picture. Okay, and it will try to give the predictions in the generative AI king. Okay, in generative adversarial network, right? GAN, natural language. Basically, it creates the new data. That's nothing but your generative AI is. Okay. Now, if we just have a look here, you can just easily consider There is entire concept called artificial intelligence, and inside artificial intelligence we have
Hi, Topik sir. Sorry
machine
to interrupt.
learning. Inside machine learning we have deep learning, then everything clear till here? Okay, just give me another minute. Let me just check.
Tawfiq sir, you're not audible.
So students, is my voice clear now?
Yes.
Please check. Okay, sorry for the glitches, guys. Okay. Okay, I believe my voice is perfectly fine now. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So we were having a discussion about the branches of AI, like how it is related to each other. Artificial intelligence, and inside artificial intelligence, we had machine learning. Then we had deep learning and the generative AI. Okay. Now let's try to understand in much better way, and let us break down the things here. Okay. So we are starting the concept called Introduction to Machine Learning, right? So can anyone tell me what is this machine learning? We have a lot of technical definitions for this. Can you tell me what is this machine learning? Or training the machines using pictures. Okay, just tell me one thing. Can we train the images in machine learning? Is that possible? So a lot of responses are coming that we can train the images, right? No worries, if you are confused, we're gonna have a discussion on that. But I just want to understand, can we train the images in the machine learning? Okay, a lot of yes, a lot of no's are coming. Yes, no, yes, no. Okay, a lot of people are telling yes and a lot of people are telling no. Okay, so mainly in machine learning, we focus on the structured data. So if you have learned about the structured data, so can you tell me like what is this structured data now? For those who is completely new to this, no need to worry. I'll be explaining what is the structured data. Okay. Why? Because we just have started with the basics of machine learning, right? So this is how we're gonna go ahead. Okay, we're gonna start completely from the scratch itself. It's not structured data is not the label data. Okay, in the form of rows and columns. Okay, good. Stored in the organized manner. Yes, right. So this is nothing but structured data. In simple terms, you can tell that uh, structured data is nothing but your data stored in the organized manner in the form of rows and columns. Okay, that's nothing but your structured data is. Uh, Again, if we just talk about the definition about machine learning, it is one of the part of artificial intelligence where we gonna train the data. Okay, based on the data it got trained, your model will give the predictions for you. Okay. Can anyone give me some real-time examples of where we have used this machine learning? Any real-time examples? Traffic camera, AI agent. Okay, house price prediction. Okay, stroke detection. Okay, movie recommendation. Yes, exactly. Climate predictions. Yes. Stock prediction. Financial transaction. Yes. So there are a lot of examples. Let's talk about a simple example. Let's compare as a human and with a machine. Okay. So machine learning is nothing but machine is getting trained. You're training the machine so that machine can learn the data, it can learn the pattern, and it can give the predictions. Okay, that's nothing but your machine learning is. Now, let me just put up a scenario here. The scenario is very simple. Now, I just want my question is like, if I just ask a person, okay, uh, and if I just tell that person, can you just uh, look at the sky and tell what will be the climatic condition like after 8 p.m. today? Okay, what that person will do? It might be any location. That person will go outside. I will look at the sky and he will feel the temperature. He will see something, and he'll come and he will just tell that there's no chances of rain. The temperature remains constant and no sign of rain. He'll just give that the condition is fair, right? But the same question, if I am just asking to the machine, what your machine will do? Your machine will ask the data. Your machine will ask the data. So I'm the person who have to provide the data to the machine. So that machine wants to learn, right? So what kind of data I need to provide? Okay, your machine will ask, what is the temperature outside? Okay, what is the wind speed? What is the humidity, right? What is the different features? What is the what cloud values? Okay, wind gust speed. So whole bunch of data will be collected by the machine, and by understanding the pattern, what your machine will do? Machine will try to give the predictions. Okay, your machine will give the prediction. So that is nothing but your machine learning is. Okay, based on the historical data, your machine understand each and everything, and it will try to give the predictions. And if the same question, if I just ask for the human will be giving the guessing. He's just giving a random guess, but your machine is not giving a guess, it is giving the predictions for you. Okay, yes. Any doubts still here? Any doubts? Yes. We'll just have a discussion like the importance of machine learning. Okay. Now, based on the things, you can see that machine learning holds a significant importance across various domains. Okay. So it can be like analyzing the huge amount of data, analyzing the large data set. Okay. It can identify the patterns. Okay. Creating, making the predictions, or taking out the decision without writing the program. Okay, so these are the things why machine learning is important. Okay, so I will speak one by one. One is data driven insight, then second thing is about the prediction, natural language processing, and the fraud detection. Okay, we'll just have a look here. So what do you mean by data driven insight? Can you tell me what is this data driven insight? What happens in data driven insights? Okay, you're gonna analyze sample data. What do you mean by sample data? Predictions through the data, learn from data. See, understand the term data driven insights. Okay, organize the data. In simple terms, you can just tell that understanding the data, fetching the information from the data, right? So you can see that extract valuable insight from the large volume of the data. So that is one of the important thing. Okay. So basically in machine learning, whenever you start with any kind of problem statement, you should be having a data. Without data, you cannot do anything in machine learning, right? Because your machine will get trained from that specific data. The first thing is you have to collect the data and you have to understand the data. Until and unless you collect and you understand the data very well, it's really hard to create a model. Okay. So first you're going to collect the data. Once you collect the data, okay, uh, before going with few more steps, I just want you guys to understand how you're going to collect the data as well. Okay. So this is also one of the procedure. Can you just tell me how can you collect the data? Like from where you can get the data as well? Okay, one is Kaggle. Okay, good. Then only Kaggle is the source. Okay, doing the surveys, database. Yes. So there are multiple uh, platforms where you can collect the data. You can do the survey, manual survey can be done. Okay. So Kaggle is one of the platform where you can collect the data. Okay, even from the database. Okay. So a lot of things can be done. Okay, to collect the data. So once you collect the data, you have to extract that data. You have to understand the data very well. Until and unless you understand the data, it's really hard to work on any kind of problem statement. Now, if you are collecting the data from the hospital, for an example, okay, so you have to understand what kind of data it might be. So the data might be related to the patients, right? Like the age of the patient, okay, what kind of problem is facing, right? What are other factors? Can you put few more factors? What can be the data? It might be the blood pressure of that person, gender, yes. Lot of things are involved. Okay, blood group, what kind of disease, yes, pulse rate, okay, sugar level, okay. Lot of things are being taken out, right? It can be anything. So until and unless you understand the data good, it becomes hard to create a model. Okay. So after collecting the data, what will be the next step? You're gonna identify the patterns. Okay. So you're gonna create the charts, you're gonna create the graphs, etc. Okay, there are a whole bunch of things what pre-processing has to be done. Okay, because if you have the data directly, you cannot give to the machine, right? So if you want to give the data to the machine, you have to do a lot of pre-processing to that. You cannot give the characters to the data. For an example, if you have a column called gender where we have male and female, your machine learning model will never understand what is that male, what is that female. Okay, so you have to what apply the pre-processing to that specific problem over there for the data, which means you need to convert into the numbers. Okay, your machine can only understand the numbers, not the categorical data. Okay, then you need to a lot of techniques will be applied like pre-processing. You have to segregate the training data and the testing data. Then you have to separate the inputs and the targets as well, right? A lot of things will be there. Then after that, the next thing comes prediction. Okay, so how these predictions will be given? Predictions will be based on the historical data, right? Now for an example, if you are reading a paper, okay, let's believe that there is a paragraph like about 10 lines. If you continuously read 10 times, okay, you'll be having some idea and all the information will be saved in the memory, and you can is without seeing the paragraph you can tell that, right? So same thing with the machine as well. Okay, so as much data that model will look at it, okay, it becomes much easier to learn the pattern from that and give the predictions. Okay, yes. Then we have natural language processing. Okay, so can you tell me what is this natural language processing? Have you heard about this natural language processing? Natural language processing. What kind of things can be done? Just simple examples you can just give, like what other things can be done by natural language processing. Okay, it can generate the text. Yeah, you can translate uh, from one language to another language. Translation, yes, good. Then text summarization. Then a lot of use cases are there in the NLP, right? So it's not only fixed, like speech recognition is good. Okay, a lot of things are there. Convert speech to text, right? Suppose if you are just giving a speech, that entire speech will be captured and it will be converted into the text. A lot of things can be done. Okay, then we have fraud detection. Fraud detection. How? Email spams. Okay, you can check whether the email what you are receiving it is uh, fraud or not fraud. Okay, then yeah, credit cards, good. Even the spam calls as well, right? So a lot of things are evolved. Okay, so that is why we this is the major importance of machine learning. Okay, now if we just go inside machine learning, so basically we have three different types. Okay, we're gonna have a discussion one by one now. Okay, so one of the type is supervised learning. Okay, so we'll just have a rough discussion here. Supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. Okay, whenever we talk about supervised learning, what comes to your mind? So these are the three types of machine learning. Okay, don't get confused. We had a discussion about machine learning, right? Now we are talking about the types inside machine learning. Whenever we talk about supervised learning, what comes to your mind? Yes. So supervised learning, it completely depends on the label data. Okay, so if you have any sort of data, there will be a labels which will be given. Okay, so there are a lot of examples here. You can see opening mobile screen using my face. That is also one of the example of supervised learning. Voice recognition to access mobile screen. That is also one of the example. Okay, apart from this, we'll just go with few more things. No need to worry. Okay, so whenever the term comes supervised learning, you have to understand one thing, that supervised learning depends on the label data. There will be labels in the data. Okay, which means whatever the things you are trying to predict, right? Whatever the things you are trying to predict, you will be having some sort of idea what exactly you're trying to predict. That's nothing but your supervised learning is. Okay, so other type is unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, you'll be having unlabeled data. Unlabeled data in the sense, you'll not be having the label column. You'll not be having the labels. Okay, so mainly you'll be having some raw data, and in that raw data, you don't have any sort of idea what exactly you're trying to predict. That's nothing but your unsupervised learning, which means there'll be no labels at all. Any example for this? We can have recommendation engines. Okay, supermarket, etc. Then we have reinforcement learning. So it is mainly focused on action and rewards. Okay, reinforcement learning, which means in simple terms, you can tell that your agent will learn the behavior based on the environment setup. That's nothing but your reinforcement learning. So we have the examples here: chess game, Uber customer satisfaction, etc. For an example, if you take the chess game, like if you play with a system, okay, let's understand much more precise way. Okay, let's believe that you are designing a game and nobody has an idea like how to play the chess game. You are an inventor of a chess game and you want to launch that game into the market. Okay, so what you're going to do, first you're going to teach the machine, right? Before teaching the machine, you have to give some set of instructions, right? How the chess game has to be played, right? So you'll just give some random instructions stating that there'll be two teams will be participating. Each person has one chance, and after that the opponent has to what apply his trick, right? And out of that, like when the next instruction would be like whenever the king dies, that is end of the game. Okay, whoever defeats the king or kills the king, that person will be the winner. Okay, all the instructions will be giving. Okay, so imagine that you are teaching the machine now, and you started playing with the machine. Now in the game one, you started playing with the machine. In game one, what happens? You took 3 to 4 steps and you easily defeated the machine. Why? Because machine doesn't have any idea or strategy how to play the chess game. It knows only the instruction. Okay, so in the first game or in the first match, the machine won the game. Sorry, you won the game. Now again, the second game you'll play. In the second game, you're gonna use 7 to 8 steps. Okay, and again you're gonna defeat the king. Now what is happening here? Once you defeat that uh, machine, once you're defeating that machine is understanding your pattern. It is understanding. It is observing your moves. Okay, and if you implement the same strategy in the next game, your machine will try to defend that. Okay, it is learning something. Okay, and if you play like 1,000 10,000 or 20,000 times, if you play continuously n number of times, your machine will become much stronger, so that even the chess champion, he cannot defeat a machine. Why? Because machine have understood lot of strategies, and it have uh, overachieved the knowledge, and easily it can defeat any one of the person. So that is how this machine learning also works. Okay. We are having a discussion about the working mechanism of machine learning now. These are the things what we had already spoken about, but we're gonna have a clear understanding again. Okay. So the first thing is you have to get the data. That is one of the major thing. Okay. Until and unless you collect the data, it is really hard to create a machine learning model. Okay. The first thing is you have to collect the data. So can you tell me what are the ways you can collect the data? How can you collect the data? Okay, survey, polls, okay, from Kaggle. Yeah, the data can be collected with multiple sources, right? You can do the survey, you can take it from the Kaggle, you can take it from the databases, you can, yeah, web scraping, right? A lot of things can be done, okay, to get the data. So once you collect the data, what will be the next step? The next step is you need to clean the data, you need to prepare the data, and you need to manipulate the data. Okay, so cleaning in the sense, see, whenever you have done a survey and you have collected the data, it's not sure that your data is clean. Okay, you have to clean the data first. Okay, there will be a lot of unwanted values, etc. So you have to do the cleaning over there. Okay, you need to prepare it very well. You need to understand the data, what exactly the data you have taken off. Okay, so if you understood the data very well, uh, it becomes really easy to understand or build a model to make the predictions out. Okay, then manipulate the data again. Yes, you have to do a lot of changes again. So if you do the changes, your machine can become much better. It can work much precise way. Then train the model. Train the model in the sense like there are multiple different algorithms in machine learning. So in machine learning, there are different algorithms what are available. So you're gonna pick the perfect algorithm for your data. You can just apply that algorithm for that data. It might be the linear regression is, it can be random forest. These are the algorithm names. These algorithms we can have a discussion. Okay, so no need to worry. Like in the upcoming sessions, we're gonna have a discussion. Yes, SVM, we have decision tree, random forest. Yes, yeah. Then test the data. Test the data in the sense like, see, whenever you have created a model, once the model is been created, obviously you will be checking the project, right? Or the model, how your model is working. So you're gonna give the inputs to that, and based on that inputs, your model will try to give some predictions. Okay, and based on that, you'll see like how accurate result you're getting. Okay, how exact or correct answers you are getting, whether you have to do some changes or something. Okay, then in the step 5 you're gonna improve the model. Okay, so that are the things what you have to follow. This is how the working mechanism. Okay, the first is you have to get the data, clean, prepare, manipulate it, train the model, test the data, then improve it. Okay, so that is how the mechanism of machine learning is. Okay, again we have the same thing, like few repeated things from the previous thing, like data preparation in machine learning and its importance as well. Okay, whenever you gonna prepare the data, there are a few crucial steps what you have to follow. You can see first, the raw data will be there, you have to collect it, you have to clean it, then you have to transform that. Okay, but because if you have the data, it becomes what you cannot directly pass the raw data to the model, it will throw an error. You have to do a lot of changes in that, you have to do a lot of pre-processing, you have to encode the values, right? You have to scale down the data, then after transforming it, you're gonna organize it and you're gonna take out the analysis from that. Okay, okay, just let me have a look. Students, is my voice clear now?
Your voice is clear, sir, but just a little more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that are the things what we have to follow in the data preparation as well. Okay. So these are the key topics what we have to remember in the data preparation. One is data cleaning, feature engineering, and handling the missing data. So if we talk about this, like there are crucial steps what we have to observe here. Okay, data cleaning in the sense, we have already discussed, like once we take the random data, we have to clean the data, such as we have to handle the missing values in the data. If we have taken from the survey, there will be a lot of missing values inside that, we have to impute that, we have to fill up the values inside that, right? So apart from that, there will be a lot of outliers. Okay, so can you tell me what is an outlier, students? Do you have any idea like what is outlier? What do you mean by outliers? Abnormal values. Okay, duplicate data. No, it's not the duplicate data. Outlier is not the duplicate data. We're talking about outliers. Yeah, data points which is far away from the range. Yes, that is the outlier, right? And the data quality as well. Okay, so these are the key things what we have to remember. Okay, in the data cleaning. Then we have feature engineering. So feature engineering is nothing but like creating a new feature from the existing data, right? So if we want to make our model performance better, what we will be doing, from the existing data only, we gonna create the new features. We're gonna generate the new features. Okay, so that's nothing but your feature engineering is. Okay, so we have to generate the new features from the existing data. Then again, handling the missing data. So handling the missing data will be like included in multiple ways. Okay, mainly we are implementing the imputation. For an example, we can replace the values with the mean, median, right? So yes, yeah, average is also called as mean, right? and we can also use the mode as well, okay, which we also call it as 50th percentile. 50th percentile is also called as a median. Okay, so these are the key topics in the data preparation. Okay, now we believe that we have understood machine learning, right? So we're gonna have a discussion about the deep learning as well. Now, before we start deep learning, so student, just drop me a message. Have you understood about the machine learning? Is it clear? Any doubts? Any doubts still here? Yes. Okay. So we are talking about deep learning now. Whenever we talk about deep learning, so deep learning focuses on the neural networks. Okay. So if you see the technical definition here, deep learning is a subset of machine learning that uses artificial neural network with multiple layers. Okay. So now compare this both the learnings. One is the machine learning and one is the deep learning. Now just put the challenges or put the difference. What is the major difference in machine learning and in the deep learning? Yes, students. What is the major difference in machine learning and deep learning? Okay, Asim is telling that it uses only ANN. See, deep learning has their own different algorithms. Machine learning have their own different algorithms. Okay, so what happens is in machine learning, your machine will take the historical data, it will analyze it, and it will give the prediction. But deep learning focuses on the neurons. It depends on the neurons. Okay, multiple layers would be created, neural networks would be created, and that is how the things will be understood. Okay, now the major difference is, yeah, deep learning use both structured and unstructured data, right? It uses both structured and unstructured data. What about machine learning? What about machine learning? Machine learning uses the structured data. So can you tell me what is the unstructured data? What is unstructured data? What are the things comes under unstructured data? Okay, images. Apart from images, videos, audio clips. Yes. Okay. So these are the unstructured data. See, you have to keep one thing in mind. In machine learning, we focus only on the structured data. Okay. But in deep learning, we focus on unstructured data as well. Unstructured data like images, audio clips, video clips, etc. Okay. Okay. Let's come back to the deep learning here. Okay. So you can see that it analyzes the data, it learns the pattern, and it makes the predictions. Okay. And it is also telling that deep learning is inspired by the structure and function of the human brain. Okay, so it is being inspired from the human brain. That's nothing but your deep learning is. Okay, so these are a few points what we have to remember. Deep learning is the subset of machine learning that uses neural network to analyze the data. Okay, and it is inspired by the human brain, useful in image recognition, speech processing, and object detection, etc. Okay, and mainly it focuses on the neurons. Okay, it works on the deep neural networks. Clear till here? Understood? Yes. Okay. We're gonna have a discussion like the applications of deep learning, right? So previously we had long understanding about machine learning, the applications of machine learning, application of artificial intelligence, etc. Right? So similar way, these are the few applications of deep learning as well. Okay. So here we go. Like one of the first application is facial recognition. Okay. Now, students, can you just tell me like where we are using this facial recognition? Examples for this facial recognitions. Okay, mobile phones. Then, okay, attendance management. Okay, biometric. Okay, face lock. Yes, for security purpose, bank lockers. Okay, yes. Okay, so in deep learning, you can have a look like how the face is getting recognized. Okay, it is understanding each and every part, right? If you take the eyes, how exactly the objects got what the lines have been connected, right? Nose, lips, etc. How exactly it is detecting. Then if you take another example, speech recognition. Can you give the example for the speech recognition? Speech recognition, okay, Siri, Alexa, Google Assistant, right? Yes. So for an example, suppose if you have put up your mobile phone on the bed and you're searching for the mobile phone, if you just give a command, hey Siri, so Siri will respond, right? So it is easier to identify where exactly you have kept the device if you have enabled the Siri. Okay, so not only that, a lot of things can be done in the speech recognition as well. You can just convert the speech into text. If you just give a voice note, that can be converted into the text. Okay, then medical diagnosis. Can you give me the example for the medical diagnosis? What are the things can be achieved over here? Okay, radiology, image analysis. Okay, MRI scanner. Yes, good. Cardiology. Okay, cancer detection. Okay, a lot of good answers are coming up, right? So that is how even in the hospital also this medical diagnosis will be used, and this is also a part of uh, it is the application of deep learning. Then again, we had a general talk about the autonomous cars, right? The self-driving cars, which is nothing but the Tesla, which is having the autopilot mode, right? So these are the few applications of deep learning. Okay. Before we go further, okay, I just want you to have a look over here, okay, and just think why it is stated as AI is the new electricity. Can you guys think? It has mentioned something. Artificial intelligence is the new electricity. How? Okay, it is embedded in all applications. Okay, good. Okay, it is used in a lot of the fields. Okay. Yes. See, how electricity is what needful for each and every people. The same way, even artificial intelligence also has become one of the essential part for the human. Okay, so if you don't have electricity, you'll not be able to switch on the lights, right? You'll not be able to turn the bulbs or something. So similar to that, without the latest technology, artificial intelligence, a lot of tasks cannot be done. Okay, so that is the main reason the name is being given. That is nothing but AI is the new electricity. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now we have the market opportunities and career in artificial intelligence here. Okay, so you can see the visualization here, how each and every organization is giving the market opportunity. Okay, I just want you guys to have a close look onto these figures. Okay, and I'll be asking randomly from your perspective. Okay, so you can see that 32% is being given for the software or IT services, right? And for internet, it is like 8.78%. Telecommunication, 4.19. Okay. Just have a look at this figure here. Understand the opportunities and career in artificial intelligence. And assume why there is a lack of opportunities in that field. Observe each and every figure here. Yes. Now, can you tell me, like, in the entertainment, why there is less amount of opportunity? That is 0.992 in the entertainment. Okay, creativity, lack of emotions. Okay. People want real. Okay. Okay, it doesn't show the emotions. It doesn't show the feelings. Okay. Same code usage. Okay. They want the drama. Okay. It's not about the cost, but yeah. Lack of creative thinking. Yes, very well said. Okay. Not only in that, like you can take other things also. Oil and energy. Can you tell me like why there is less market opportunity in oil and energy? Yes. Oil and energy. It is showing 1.33. More cautions are required. Okay. Monopoly. No physical work. Okay. Because it is physically done. Okay. Oil cannot be extracted by AI. Okay. Skill issue. Can you tell me like how this is a skill issue, Akshay? Okay, one mistake might cause huge problem. Okay, inefficient skills to data. Okay, so one thing is like it is a risky factor in giving the data privacy, right? It will be biased. Okay, oil digging. Okay, then physical security concerns. Okay, that also can be considered. Okay. You can see not only that, like other fields also, we have computer hardware, which is going like 1.33%. You can talk about the insurance with the same thing, automotive, financial services, marketing. And if we talk about software or information technology service, that is IT services, we have 32%. So can you tell me like why there are a lot of career opportunities in this software or IT services? We have 32% opportunities, right? We have 32% of opportunities in software or IT services. Okay, one is automation. Okay. Time saving development. Okay. Data handling. Okay. Futuristic coding efficiency. Yes. Less manpower efficiency, data handling. Yes. Okay. So if you just look, we can come up with different points, right? So you can just have a look with all the figures here. Okay. So software and IT services is taking 32%. Then it comes to the telecommunication. Then research, which is having 3.37, retail 2.6, marketing and advertising again 2.5, financial services, etc. Right? Yes. So these are the figures. Let's talk about market opportunities again here. Okay. So it is predicted that 78 million new jobs will be given by 2030. Okay. And it is driven by technological and advancement and green transition, but also wants of the need of urgent for upskilling to prepare the uh, new things, right? So you can have a look here. These are the huge numbers, which is stated that 78 million new jobs will be given by 2030. Okay. So and according to the report, so can you just tell me like what are the jobs might go in the declining position? If it is coming like 78 new million jobs, what are the job postings will be gone? Okay, so you are telling that we are shifting completely to AI. Developer jobs, software related, software engineers, content writers. Okay, data entry can be taken out. Okay. Okay, so see here, in this report, basically, it is telling that 170 million new jobs will be created by 2030, but it is also anticipated that 92 million existing jobs will be lost. Okay, why? Because lack of upskilling, because the people will be having the old and previous skilled technology, which they are not upgrading themselves, right? And the future of the job reports of 2025 by World Economic Forum. Okay, this is the real statistic. Okay, and you can just focus onto this specific chart as well. These are the fastest growing jobs and the declining jobs as well. Okay, so you can just have a look here. I believe that you can just zoom the screen and you can just have a look if the font is really small. You can just pick top 5 fastest growing jobs and put it in the chat box. Yes, students. No worries. You can just give some random jobs like which is having the fastest growing opportunities. Okay. AI ML engineers. Okay. ML specialist, big data specialist. Students attendance link will be shared. Okay. So I want you to concentrate on few more things. Okay. Data analytics. Okay. Fintech engineers, Gen AI, cloud computing, DevOps, MLOps. Okay. Data scientist. Okay. Okay. So these are the highly increasing jobs, right? Now let's talk about the decreasing jobs. Can you tell me what are the decreasing jobs? Which are the jobs which is going rapidly down? Okay, data entry, clerks, then postal service clerks. Okay. Yeah, data entry is one of the major thing. Okay. So data entry in the clerks, cashiers and ticket clerks as well. Okay. Printing and related traders work. Even this is getting declined. Okay. bank tellers and related clerks, graphic designers, right? So these are the few jobs which are going in a downwards way. Okay. Legal officials, legal secretaries, telemarketers, etc. Now, this is based on the World Economic Forum, okay, by 2030. Okay, so these are the uh, fastest declining jobs, and in the left hand side, these are the few fastest growing jobs as well. Okay, fastest growing jobs again, we can just have a recall here. That is big data specialist, then fintech engineers, data warehousing specialist, UI UX designers, okay, data analyst or data scientist, environmental engineers, okay, so etc. So these are the fastest growing jobs. And in terms of uh, declining jobs, one is the postal service clerks, data entry clerks, cashiers, ticket clerks, designers, legal officials, etc. Okay. Now, according to the Stanford's global AI power list, okay, you can just have a look. These are the top countries all over the world, which is uh, having a higher impact in AI technology. Okay, so if we consider United States, it is coming into the first position, right? And China is in the second. United Kingdom is coming in the third position, and India is in the fourth position, right? So you can see that why India is in fourth position. Any idea why US is in the first and why India is in fourth? What's happening here? Okay, more innovations in USA. Okay. See, we basically have to understand one thing. Whatever the application or latest technologies we are using, it is created by United States. A lot of things. If you take Facebook, WhatsApp, right? So those goes from the United States. And if we talk about China, China has their own different applications, right? So that is how we are lacking behind. Okay, we are more used to the technologies developed by the United States. Yes. And you can also follow up a few countries here. Again, United Arab Emirates, which is UAE, in the fifth position. France sixth, South Korea, Germany, Japan, and Singapore. This is how the top 10 countries. Okay. These are the market opportunities over here, according to the Bureau report. You can see here. Okay. So if you observe the statistics, you can see that there's a video which is continuously playing, right? So over here, you can see we have different countries here: China, Germany, India, Japan, Mexico, and United States. So over here, you can see that Japan is going in the lower rate. Can you tell me like why it is going like minus percentage? What might be the reason over here? For the technology wise, if India is growing in AI technology, Japan is going in the negative direction. What might be the reason? Yes, exactly. So Japan is the developed country, right? So if it is a developed country, what happens is they're completely focused on the technology what they are having right now. They whatever the AI technology that we are implemented, we want to implement that. It's already affected in the Japan. So they're not focused on evolving the AI opportunities over there. But India is the developing country. So in each and every factors, it is getting increased, whether it might be the education, whether it might be the manufacturing or something, right? So that is how the opportunities it is related out. Okay, you can see teachers, care providers, builders, customer interaction, office support. Okay, so these are going in the higher rate. So if you take India, teachers are going 208%. Okay, so this is how the country is being used with the artificial intelligence. Okay, any doubts still here, students? Any doubts? Yes. Okay. So that was all about entire market opportunity which is related to artificial intelligence. Okay. And let us just take a quick recap. What are the things we had discussed in today's session? We started about what is artificial intelligence, right? We saw the characteristics of AI. We saw the applications. We saw the branches of AI, types of AI. We talked about machine learning. We had a discussion about deep learning and the market opportunities in artificial intelligence, whether it is declining or what are the rapid growing jobs, etc. Right? Job markets, etc. So this was the entire session. Okay. And in tomorrow's session, we're going to have few hands-on as well. Okay. For an example, we're going to understand about Microsoft Copilot, what is Copilot, etc. We're going to have a discussion on that. And along with that, we're going to see few practical things which is related to Copilot as well. Okay. I hope you have understood the things, right? Student, please drop your messages. Yes. Okay. So Kartika ma'am, do you have any update for the students?
Yes, Tawfiq sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall I continue?
Yeah. So I'll be stopping the screen now.
Sure. So students, there is one important update we would like to share with you all. Since most of you have raised this as a concern. Okay. So some of you have mentioned that, ma'am, the OTP thing is not happening in the FSP platform. Right? So for you guys, we are going to send you a Word document with the email draft. Okay. So if the OTP thing is not at all happening, you need to raise this to the support team of FSP. Okay. So this is the Word document which we are going to share with you all in Telegram group. So first thing, you have to copy paste this draft. Okay. Subject line is here. The content is here. Can go through this and you have to insert your registered email ID. That is more important. Okay. And just fill in the things and you have to send it to the support team of Future Skills Prime. Okay. And Ritika at nascom.in because both of them are interlinked. And you have to CC to edunetfoundation.org. So all these informations are given here in this Word document. Okay, we will also be sharing today's session recording and as well as the attendance form is already there in the chat option. And along with that, we are going to share this Word document. So please ensure that you fill out all these things properly and send it to the proper email IDs and do mention this ID in the CC so that we can, interfere there and we can support you. Okay. So without the CC, we won't be able to support you. So please do mention Kush at edunetfoundation.org in the CC. And these are the IDs that you have to put in too. Okay, support at futureskillsprime.in and Ritika at nascom.in. So these are the two IDs. The content is here with you. And this is only for the students who have this OTP issues. Remember that. The rest, please don't ask me or please don't send any emails if your OTP is done already. This is only for the students who have this OTP issue. Okay, since many of you have raised this issue, so we worked in the back end and we have got you the solution. Okay, you already have an account means please log in, do not sign up. Right, and attendance link is with you. I'm sending it once again in the Zoom chat, and already it's there in the YouTube pinned message. So that is all from our end. I hope the session was fruitful for you, right? And it was very nice. Thank you so much, Tawfiq sir. So students, tomorrow we have a second technical session. Okay, so please do not skip any sessions because attendance is very important. And if you did not register in any of the platforms, be it FSP or LMS or MS Learn, please use the guidelines we shared on the Telegram group. Check the pinned messages, you will be able to see the guides. Okay, thank you all so much. And I really hope you all have enjoyed the session. Thank you. The link is there in the pinned message, attendance link on YouTube, and it is there in Zoom also. And we are going to send the same in the Telegram group as well. And some of you are saying that you're unable to mark the attendance. For yesterday, see, please ensure that you retry. Okay, because it works for me, it works for the other students, so it should work for you as well. Okay, thank you all so much.